First thing we'll look at now is obviously your setup. Now, this on the right-hand side doesn't actually look that strange when you look at it in terms of sort of face on there. You've got a nice lead arm with the club there. You've got what I call that sort of lowercase y setup. You've got the shoulder tilt that we're looking for. And the grip, to be fair, doesn't look that strong. I mean, yes, we've seen stronger grips, we've seen weaker grips, but compare that to that left-hand grip. I can barely see the logo there, okay? This right thumb now is certainly more on top than you want to, So that's going to return. If your hand started off in a grip position like that, and then comes back to your right-hand image there, there's your club face, which is now adding loft to the golf club, sending the ball higher, and with that left to right spin. And because the golf ball had that tendency to want to curve that way, you would just start the golf ball this side of target. One of the ways you would do that, and you did it, to be fair, very, very well, was hit the golf ball. Now, your hands at impact are about here when you're striking the golf ball. So you can see there's movement off the ball, that left foot lifting up, sort of moving and swaying onto your right side there. As you come back to impact, there's basically your impact. Your hands, you can see, back by your right thigh. So you're hitting the golf ball now like this, which does create a lot of speed, but it's just releasing the club too early. Yes, it was kind of a must previously because the club face was open, but you were 2 wrongs making a right. Yes, you fixed the accuracy element in terms of the ball going to the right, but as I said, the ball then would go wee and just do this, so you wouldn't get any forward momentum with the strike. So swing wise now, we're going to try and maintain ourselves a little bit towards the end there, but stayed more on that left side, okay? Left foot still does lift a smidgen, okay? And then back in the golf ball now, there's your impact, okay? Hands are kind of moving forward. In an ideal world, they'll be more towards that left side. That's not going to change straight away, because if you at that speed, it's like a Formula 1 car, 0.1 of a second is about 50 yards, isn't it? So this speed now, moving your hands 3 or 4 inches forward, it's almost so minimal you're not going to notice it in terms of feel. What you will, though, is you'll see a different ball flight. So when you see a golf ball having that right to left shape, the launch angle down, and the ball starting towards target, then you know you've hit the jackpot. That's what we're trying to do. So effectively cure the slice by fixing the fault, which was the club face, not adding another fault by masking it, by flicking it and scooping it. I say, in terms of practice, the best sort of couple of drills you can do there, as I said, up against a wall there now, make some swings where you turn back, you put your left hip on the wall. I mean, you can't do a full swing because you've come through the wall there unless you've got a short wall somewhere. So your left hip's got to get into that wall, just about does, and then your hands have got to get on that wall. In this case, they're nowhere near that before the club. Now your hand's on the wall and the club's kind of over here somewhere. I mean, that shaft's way going to the bottom there. So that feeling of getting the hand in. Now, it doesn't mean sort of cricket shot shove it by moving the body and twisting, My arms and hands are doing this. I'm not just going to go and shove them out like a cricket shot. Okay, that's where you've got to be careful of when you try and sort of produce shaft. You sort of just hit a cover drive out to the covers on the right-hand side somewhere, okay? So that would be one drill. The other one we said, obviously, if you get a stick that pops up there on your left side, or just flip the club upside down to get the feeling of kind of how the hands and the arms work through impact. That'd be a good kind of indicator there. In terms of numbers, if you're practicing, as we said, launch angle. So I'll use some screws here. So your launch angle, I guess you want to get it around about the sort of 20 to, I guess, 23-ish would be okay for your launch angle. Your push-pull, so I call that push-pull there, you want to be less than, the best ones you have like 8-9 degrees sort of left of target. If you can get down to sort of less than that, brilliant. Side spin, okay, side spin. I'd say minimum under 1,000, aim for sort of like 500, 600-ish on your side spin. If it's going right to left, that's even better, okay. If it's left to right 500, that's okay. But to give you some sort of idea, so when you hit some balls in here now, you know what you're looking for. And if you get these better, distance will go up, ball height will go a lot lower, or the launch angle will go a lot lower and stuff. So all these things kind of come in together. You sort of put the jigsaw together correctly rather than going, well, okay, I've got too much side spin, but if I fix the side spin, I get too much of this. And if I get too much of that, then I get enough. There's just too many variables, and I don't know where the ball's going to go. And if it does go straight, it's not going to go very far for you, okay? Does it all make sense?
Yep.
Excellent. Good stuff, buddy.